Fred, I'd give you all an update tonight. I know I put a post in the community chat earlier. Dad is in the hospital. He's actually been in the hospital for a week. And he just told me today about it. He said the reason he waited is because he didn't want me to be worried. And he said, I don't know. He said, Rich, I don't want to go to a nursing home. And my legs just aren't as strong as they were anymore. And they want me to go to a nursing home. And Mom can't take care of me. I just want to go home. I'm not going to a nursing home. And I said, Dad, they just want you to go for physical therapy and stuff like that. And he says, I'm not going. I'm not going to a nursing home. I'll go home, and I'll just try to make it work. So he's gonna do what he wants to do anyway. There's nothing I can do to make him do it. But with him having diabetes and neuropathy, and now what is it? Cirrhosis of the liver. I'm not even saying it right. But anyway, he said that they're trying to get about another 20 pounds of water weight off of him before they'll let him leave. So it should be in the next couple days because he's got some edema stuff flaring up. And yeah, it is what it is. The reason I got on here tonight, that's the update about Dad. The reason I got on here tonight, so thank you all for your prayers and stuff. I hope we get some time with him before all this bottles up and snowballs, and that's it. I wanted to talk to you all about some of the stuff I've been seeing. I've been seeing people report that they're being turned away in helicopters. I've been seeing people report that they're being turned away with trying to drop off supplies and stuff like that. I've seen reports that, well, what was it on the news earlier, that Mayor Mayorkas said FEMA just, they don't have the money to actually make it through this hurricane. So they don't have the finances to help these people. And FEMA is supposedly threatening to have people arrested for continuing to impede on their operations where they are at, even though it took them forever to get there. Now that they're there, in some areas, people are trying to give them donations and stuff like that and be helpful to the community, and they're rushing these people off, telling them we don't want your donations, or they're taking their donations and locking them up and saying that when these will get rationed out accordingly instead of letting the local people come and get and they're going to control everything. They are the ones that are going to say what people get. They are the head and the authority, and you're nothing, and if they don't want your stuff, you got to go with it. Brothers and sisters, I got news for you. When stuff like this starts happening and we have these agencies that are directly affiliated with the government, it's time for good people to do bad things. When they start taking supplies and turning away help in the middle of, and I understand that there's a control aspect behind rescue and there's a control aspect of trying to make sure operations go correctly, but when you have people that are just minutes, seconds, hours away from dying, getting washed away, everything being taken from them, their families, losing their whole entire family, you don't have time to wait for government to come in. You don't have time to wait for emergency officials to come in. That's where we're strong, and we're supposed to look out for thy neighbor. But they're telling us, don't come, don't bring aid, don't do this, don't do that, because it's going to mess with our operations, and we need to be in control of it. There's too many people with this egotistical strain of feeling like they need to be in control of stuff instead of letting people go out there and help. Let people go out there and do what they're good at. I've seen construction equipment turn away in certain areas where they're literally taking dump truck load of debris and stuff that's washed up down river and under bridge and over bridge. Turn them away. When these people could be the help that they need, but turning them away. They're willing to go ahead and give Taiwan $400 million, $500 million, and stick $8 billion over in Ukraine's pocket. But Kamala Harris wants to jump online and talk about how she wants to give the hurricane relief aid $750 a person. That you have to be verified that you were affected by all this, and it's $750 a person. Wow. What the fuck is that going to do? This Democratic Party, this communist Marxist regime that's running the show right now is absolutely sickening. It is absolutely disgusting. And if any of you, if any of you vote for this in November, you are the sickest of the sick. I can't believe she almost boasted about the $750 that they're giving each person, yet they're giving billions of dollars away to countries that don't do a damn thing for us. They want these people to suffer in these towns. They want this to drag out as much as humanly possible. They want the stress and the frustration and the turmoil and the devastation to last as long as possible, because they know it will affect people's lives. It will affect people in some kind of way that they can't get out to the polling booths. They can't get out to vote. They can't get out and do these things. They're going to make it so bad that if Trump does become president, that it will be so tore up and just wrecked that they're trying to make it to where he can't recover from it. This is disgusting, man. It's disgusting that you see people showing these stories. It's disgusting that you see there was a story earlier where a woman had a video, and she had a manager at Sam's Club. She had paid for a full pallet plus 20 more cases of water to take out to these people, and she showed up to pick up the pallet. And when the manager found out what it was for and who she actually turned around and put the shit back on the floor and said, "You're not taking it." Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Then there was a guy earlier talking about oath keepers, saying, look, this is what you guys said. You're an oath keeper. When we have people that are doing this to us, that are turning away help, that are letting people here in America die, that are just not wanting to help and stuff because they're in some kind of power struggle, they want that. They're on that power trip of saying, you can't do this, you can do that, you can't do this, you can't do this. He said, all we're trying to do is give supplies and stuff like that, and they're controlling what's being given to people. They're saying they're in charge. They don't want your supplies. Get out of here. Don't come back. We don't want you in this area. You're not part of this operation. This whole North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida fiasco has really opened my eyes on a lot of things. You can't trust a single mother. Donald Trump brought truckloads of supplies and stuff into those people, and still bringing supplies in and raising money for those people. He's given and already donated than any of the Democratic Party ever will, because they don't care about them. Absolutely disgusting. Make sure you know who you're voting for in November. And remember, North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, just change your name to like Little Israel or Little Ukraine or Little Taiwan or something like that, because you have a better chance of getting some better government funding that you can actually do something with over this measly $750 per person. Yeah. Y'all take care. Be blessed. I'm disgusted by this.